All right, how's it going, guys? I wanted to talk about a thought that came up about in regards to cold calling. Um, so one of the things I was doing in the beginning, you get into this mindset of handling objections, of expecting an objection, and of trying to memorize all the different responses for an objection. Here's why that is not my framework for when I'm cold calling. Right now, uh, right now I'm probably cold calling about anywhere from 60 to 100 numbers per day. I'm trying to be very consistent with it. And not once do I try to memorize a single objection or come back to an object. Because if I start to be in that frame of mind where I'm expecting objections, it's going to put me into like a sales kind of position. And I never want to go onto these calls in a salesperson position. I want to go into these calls as somebody that's trying to figure out another person's problems. So with that being said, rather than try to think of everybody's objections, think of comebacks, and think of on your feet rebuttals or anything like that, I think it's a better frame of mind to go into it is to just pretend it's a conversation where you're trying to figure out what's wrong. You're trying to diagnose an issue and present a potential solution to an issue. And anything that is anything where I'm when I find myself trying to memorize things, that's when I tend to do bad on these cold calls. So just a little bit of advice, more so a reminder to myself that's an important thing to keep in mind, is to not go into these calls trying to memorize objection handling. I don't like that, because most things that you object to, you should naturally want to understand why the prospect has that objection. Not, oh well, I memorized this. I don't think that's a good idea. So hopefully this was